Nuclear missile ready.
Welcome back, everyone. We are getting into a amateur EU match here. It's Primal Alpha Zero versus. Excuse my Spanish, but I'm going to say it in English. It's Spanish School SC2. Bro. I'm trying to get into the lobby right now, and it's just. Alright, guys, so sorry about that. Let's get into the lobby here for game number 1. This is a best of 5 format. I am providing the English cast for these two Spaniard clans fighting it out. So hopefully everyone's enjoyed the CTL cast earlier. We're doing some ATL now as we get game number 1. Just waiting for the Spanish school team to get their player in here. They do have 15 minutes after 15 to half an hour. I can't remember exactly the rules because I haven't played in ATL so long. But there is a time limit for the delay. Also, there is a 2-minute delay as per request by the league. All right, players are ready. Did you hear that beautiful countdown? We get into game number 1. Map 1 is going to be Jagannatha. We hit the PVZ is the first game. I know when I was casting earlier today, we had a lot of ZVZ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to bring these two Spanish teams a English cast. I know, right? It's amazing. The captain of the Primal is let me to come in and cast, which is nice of him. All right, let's get right into the introductions here. Representing EECSC is Kellerman. The pink Zerg pieces or Zerg race. Blocking that natural His opponent from Primal Alpha Zero. We have it. Into the sky. Got a cool looking logo they've got. I haven't played too much EU, so I haven't played much of these guys before. This is the EU side of the Alpha Team League. This is the Amateur League division. So, but yeah, had some ATL action last night, some CTL action this morning, and now we get some more ATL action this afternoon. All right, going for that Nexus Cybercore to expand here. The painful of a Zerg player having your hatch block right there. Colorman going for the earlier third now. Pesky little probe. It's going to keep blocking that natural location. Oh. As we deal with some lag issues. Seems like Colorman is getting a huge lag spike.
Game resumed.
All right. All right. Drone and a couple lings are going to get rid of that probe. Finally, a third base is going to come down roughly at around the right timing for a Zerg player. That 2:30 mark. You have a start gate behind this. Very interesting indeed here. Warp gate underway, speed underway. All very early on game action here. What about the ATL? It is a team league, like a sort of like CTL as earlier as I was describing it. But these are set to a certain amount of MMR players. There's 4 players to show up. 4 players could all play, or only 3. And there's an ace match. This is the 5th game. All the games are best of 5, and these are scheduled throughout. Okay, we have the depths harassing here, and we have a depth lings and drones attacking. What in the world, Keller? Man, this is all the mineral trick to get inside the base here. The Void Razor, but not 10 drones are gonna go down here. Oh, the gate, Warp Gate is gonna get denied. This is looking good for Kellerman. Getting that that's the major upgrade that a Protoss needs. However, there's a Void right here, and the depth here, but this is walled off completely into the sky, just holding. But no, the second Void Raid is not going to get it out. Kellerman is just flooding across the map, but these adepts. GG is going to get called, and Primal Alpha Zero is going to get game number 1. Wow, that was very interesting indeed. the Ling Flood with the drone pull. Never seen that before. And GG, well played. Alman thought thought he had his opponent. Was hoping for a zealot. They had 2 adepts back at home. Yes, he had 2 adepts back at home. One did fall. Mineral, the mineral line trick to get the drones inside the base to get inside. Brilliant executed plan. However, into the sky, able to hold it. As we wait for just a invite here. Welcome everyone to the English stream here. Just waiting on for that invite. And welcome to anyone that's new to Trovo. It's free to I do stream here as well. Mostly, I'll be casting a bit more. Trying to cast a bit more here. So, I am trying to do that more. That's why I'm trying to get more into the ATL cast and provide an English cast to the league as well. Because there's so many different variations of languages in Europe. There we go. There's the invite. As we go to Romanticide. Yes, I'm part of Alpha X. I'm just providing the stream. I did not have a ATL overlay. Unfortunately, guys, I do apologize. But at least it's showing that I'm a neutral team. Just waiting for the Primal player to show up. And we will be underway. All right. Just trust me, when you have all these chats, you're join. Scully is ready to go. He wants this done swift and quick. I don't have to say I'm ready. I am ready for some EU Spanish on Spanish action here. Because these two teams are mostly Spanish speaking. As we get into game number 2. everyone is having a fantastic Monday. I know I casted some Trouble Team League earlier this morning. Now streaming, now casting some Alpha Team League, helping make sure the community stays alive. All right. I have to make sure which player is on which team, guys. I thought so. I'm not used to these players at all. All righty then. This man himself. Will he put his team on the board? Or will he fall to defeat? We have here from EESC Shadow. Playing as the blue Zerg. Representing. And hopefully he can keep his team in the lead. Primal Alpha Zero. We have Super Silver. Nothing too much going on in the early game. Nice and relaxing, no aggression. So we just watch probes do their thing. Meanwhile, there is a pylon here at the end of the wall. Oh, there was a forge. Super Silver. Have you been watching Xenodactyl or Print F lately? You have. I'm gonna have to have a talk with these guys. Oh, the drone's like, oh, those are cannons. Those aren't pylons or anything else. Oh my goodness. Two probes are on this side. A gas extractor stolen. Shadow has to throw down the Roach Warren. Super Silver really does need to put another pylon here. Because if a queen is on high ground here, it can attack this pylon. Trying to get as many lings as he can out of his hatcheries. Shadow is going to most likely lose this. Yes, put the creep tuber down. Back off. Let the hatchery fall. Get as much units you can out of the hatchery. But meanwhile, behind this, Super Silver is getting a cybernetic score. So it looks like this is not a full, completely all in here. As we go back here, cannons are going to clean up the knees to get the pylon. ASAP. There's no other pylon here. Second queen is coming to join finally. And the pylon is gonna fall. Needs to get the other pylon. There we go. Needs to get some more lings. 3 roaches are on the way as well. Double pylons are... Super Silver is gonna put another pylon down as well. Roaches are here though. And Shadow is gonna finally clean this up. To what cost though? Losing a hatchery. 14 lings though. As we see, this is getting cleaned up here. But the nice thing is, the creep spread is here and saves his larvae as well. As we are gonna get a Stargate follow-up behind this. Shadow getting that layer tech as well. Most likely gonna do a Nidus here. The Overlord is in position here for the Nidus. And there's nothing over here. No pylon. No scouting pylon over here at all. Super Silver looking to get an easy win here with the cannon rush, but no. Shadow defends it really well. Got a cannon back at home. Gain the void rays for those roaches. However, we are going to see the Nidus here. The one base roach Nidus here. And no one sees his Overlord. Overlord is not been spotted yet. Void Ray is gonna go across the map here. Takes out the first, takes out the first Overlord there, the scouting Overlord. And this is gonna come across here. Is there queens? 2 queens here. A couple roaches gonna pop out here. But the Nidus is finished here. The worm has started, has not even been spotted yet. Super Silver is gonna see, okay, there's only one base here. Okay, there's a couple of roaches here. Why is there only a couple of roaches here? And Super Silver is probably like, I didn't scout. I didn't see if there was an Overlord. I didn't see if there was another Overlord around here. But no, there is a Nidus worm right in the middle of his base. Recall has to happen here. 3 queens here. Not in attack position and move command here. However, the high energy queen is under. It's gonna fall here. Yes, it is. Super Silver is in some trouble here. He's got a lot of roaches coming into his base here. 11 probes have been killed off. Oh, the Void Rays and their charge. However, this is gonna be a painful to deal with. Creep inside your own base. Didn't get that transfuse off. I did not have enough energy. Another probe is gonna go down. That's 12 probes. However, this base is lost. Super Silver saving up for another one, most likely. Yes, he is going to take his third base location. Void Ray's trying to come in here. Gonna get the Nidus. One of them is actually in the range of the spore here. Oh, and the second Nidus worm has been popped down. Oh, this is not looking good for Super Silver. Spread creep in his own base. A spore in his base. A Nidus worm in his base. Another one gonna get popped down here. Would love to see. Yes, Shadow is gonna go for finally his natural base. As he gets another Nidus up from reinforcements. It's another queen over here. Would love to see more queens to come over. However, that's not gonna happen. Using the sport to zone out the Void Rays and the Biles. Needs to have the queens come across here. As we go see, one queen goes in, one queen comes out. Transfuse! No, he didn't transfuse the spore. If he was transfusing that, saves it for the queen though. Biles pushes the Biles out. Needs to bring some more drones over. We're getting Super Silver getting that immortal here, realizing he needs that to help. Immortal out to come to attack. 6 Void Rays, 3 Stalkers, and Immortal. Didn't cancel the spore, the poor drone. Ooh, one of the Biles are going to connect to the Void Ray. Void Rays are getting very low here. As the army of Shadow is growing here. Queens. Oh, the queen. The Biles still zoning out. Ooh, one Void Ray gang is so lucky getting away from there. This must be very difficult to deal with as a Protoss player. Oh, the Biles are going to connect onto the Void Ray. The Void Ray is going to lose about half its health there. If it wasn't for shields, I believe these things would have been dead with those just the Biles. We have a little attack here from Shadow. There's nothing here defending this. It's just probes at the second base location. A couple of deaths are going to go across the map here. I'm getting a Hydralisk den now as well. Forcing a couple warp-ins over here. Slowlings, a drone, and a queen take out in the depth pretty much here. 6 probes are going to be lost here as well. We're going to get Hydralisk only on 2 bases. Usually you would want 3 bases of 66 workers for this. However, this is a desperate measures. We have Void Rays, we have Gateway units, and Immortals. Ooh, a probe is gonna get hit by a bile here as well. That there's a lot of creep here. Lurker Den, there isn't a Zerber here now. So that's the sign of retreat here. I would love to see another Nidus game popped. Or Prism ready for action here. Shadow taking out the 1 base, so it's 2 base. 2 base here, which is just not ideally for a Zerg player. You want to be on a base ahead of your opponent. Blood Rays are just going to go across the map here. I don't know if this is a good idea. There's Hydralisk and Queens now in the mix. We've got some Hydralisk, Dark Shrine as well, coming here for Super Silver. Alright, that's going to show the Shadow. Oh, the Void Rays have created across the map here. Hydralisks are going to get spotted. Lurker Den is completed as well. Finally, a Void Ray is going to go down. And there we go. We have Ling, Ravager, Hydra. Gonna be morphed into Lurkers now. Void Rays are trying to find an entryway. Seize the Hydralisk. Nope, don't want to mess with those. However, nope, there's been no weapons or armor upgrades at all between these players. They're on equal upgrades. Flank upgrades, link speed, roach speed, grooving spines. But Shadow has had enough. A little bit, just a slight lead in the army supply, but worker count is behind. Gives you the build and opener here. But there are DTs as well. No adaptive talents here, but there are overseers. There are observers, should say. Sorry, but that is just going to be cleaned up. Under a desperate measure, there's Dark Templars here. And this is not looking good for the Zerg player here. These reinforcements are just going to get cleaned up. And Super Silver can just move across the map here. And oh, that's a lot of queens though. Lings against. Oh, there is no overseer. If there was an overseer here, this would be good too. However, there isn't. There's zealots in the main as well. GG is going to be a call, and Primal Alpha Zero is going to take game number 2. GG, well played. Smart idea by Shadow. Very smart idea by Shadow. Used the Nidus Worm, knowing his natural went down. Started up that layer immediately. However, it did not pay off. As Primal Alpha Zero takes game number 2. Now this puts them into game match point. However, Spanish School SC2 can bring it back. and do a reverse sweep. I saw it done last night in the EU semi-pro. Alpha X was down 2-0 and they come back. They almost came back. So it is possible to get a reverse sweep, but also it's possible to get trying to get that reverse sweep and then lose it in the ace match. Ever. Here we go. Game number 2. As we wait for the invite from Scully. All right. Match point for Primal. EESC needs to win this to stay alive. Well, I did think Shadow had it. If he had those Hydralisks come across the map in the Nidus run, would have been perfectly good. However, Super Silver did get the the Observer just in time, and getting that the Dark Shrine as well, knowing that he's not seen an Overseer. Super Silver put the clinch into his build, adding that ace unit. I would like to call the Dark Templar as an ace unit. However, I had faith in my fellow Zerg player, but however, Super Silver proved that he's a worthy opponent. I'll give him credit for that. GG, well played. It's 2-0 for Primal Alpha Zero in this best of 5 ATL Season 17 EU Amateur Quarterfinals. Just waiting on for a response from EECS. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the English cast. Cast! Wow. I'm lost with words today. As this could be the final game of the afternoon for me, the evening for you guys over near you, and the early mornings for Korea as we wait for the opposing team here. Get their player in. I just invited the player here. Seems like he cannot invite it as long as it's a player from his friends list, so I sent a friend request. We're waiting on EESC here to get their player in here. We can't. No one can invite them. It is 20 to 8 p.m. for them. I'd like to thank you, everyone who has joined the English cast. I do appreciate it. As tomorrow I will be doing some more CTL, and I'm going to be casting English for the Latin American, the Alpha X Latin team as well for their quarterfinals at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I'm excited to do that for our fellow teammates. The division of Alpha X are Spaniards, run by Inky. As we wait, Faith, if you are in any of the streams, please get into the game, please. We are trying to get you in. Just please, anyone that has Faith on their friend's account. Scully, he's got a date with his dogs. Come on. I know this is a friendly clan war and all that. Clan team league. We're just having a nice little discussion. What? A cookie rat? There's an emote for a cookie rat? What? I'm just looking through the emotes here, guys, as we are waiting. Emotes I have collected here over the years. Hey, he did add me as a friend. All right. We're ready. We finally got the player in. Maybe the last time. That's quite the finger width. 9E, 9E. Unless he plays center key. Alright, guys. Off to Pillars of Gold we go. Oh. Now we got a TVP. As I almost give EESC2 the 2 points. Let's give it up for these players. All right, representing in the left-hand corner of the Pillars of Gold, representing Primal Alpha Zero, we have Killa. his opponent. Representing EESC, we have Faith. So nothing too much exciting happens in PvT in the early game. Unless there's like surprising proxy. At the Marauder Concussion Shell build. Proxy Robo. Stargate. Or ooh, maybe we're gonna get the what do we call this SUV? Those SUVs and Probe fight it out. Or there's always the classic Starport proxy for Hellion drop. I've seen that in the ZV, sorry, not in ZV, in TVP, and it looks an amazing build. Get 4 Hellions, drop in the main. Force to get a shield battery in the main, which would you rather have it in your front wall? But yes, shield battery in the main, and your mineral lines are pretty good as well. It just provides an amazing attack. Take move. The Terran player. Oh, that's the Reaper. It almost looks like the SUV here with the Secret Ops skin here. We're gonna make it across the map here. Do a rescout. Ooh, the soccer's thing ready. Ooh, 2 SUVs are gonna go down over here. I'm a zealot. And another SUV is gonna fall here. This Marine not gonna be able to. Oh, the bunker is so like inches of getting finished. Gonna get denied. Stalker is gonna come around. The Zealot's gonna get in the base. Killa, what is this? As we play chase the Marine around as the Zealot tries to get a kill, which he does. Reaper comes home. 4 SUVs are gonna fall. Oh my goodness. Killa trying to get this game and done it over with. Marine is gonna go down here. The bunker is actually gonna finish here, and that's gonna push away this aggression from Killa. Wow. Bravo, Killa. Coming out with a Zealot. And the Zealot actually gets in the main. Faith does not close the doors. Hellion and the Reaper try to get up, but they are pushing away the Stalkers here. More gateways being built. Wow. Here in the main here. We got Blink on its way. Raven, we got the robotics facility as well. Most likely a War Prism. Looking for a Blink Stalker aggression here. Oh, we're going to get the Observer first, actually. As we see here from Faith, we are getting that Marine tank. And a Raven as well. Just to keep an eye and see if there is an Observer. Killa going for his 3rd base. Very interesting indeed. Going to put it, yeah, most likely a scouting pylon. No? Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's going to be a proxy Dark Shrine, who knows? We'll come back to this little guy later on. There's not much going on over here either. We have +1 weapons as well here. Charge. Ooh, they're getting a nice pick off of the Observer. I'm getting that robotics bay as well. So disruptors and colossi can come out, cause havoc. Blink is finished. As we follow these stalkers. There is no warp prism to back this up. Now, is there going to be a thermal lance? Or is it going to be reservoir speed? It's going to be thermal lance. Alright, so it's going to be Colossus in the game. As we see the first Colossus. Combat shields and stim underway as well. Alright. Buyout tank is the composition of base choice. The observer has been spotted as well. Infantry weapons level 1 has been completed. Now, is there an armory behind this? Or his faith is going to go up for a +1 timing attack here? As his army supply is starting to go in his favor here. The observer is going to get cleaned up here. These stalkers are dead men in the water. This concussion shell is underway as well. Thermal lance is going to finish up here in the next 10 seconds. Watch these two players. Oh, what's in the medevac? Tank. Alright. As we do have a drop coming in from the left side of the map here. Ooh, a lot of sentries and zealots here. Oh, gets right on top of the tanks. Interference. Oh no, this is not looking good for our. That was the our anti-armor missile there. And the anti-matrix is on the Colossus as well. That's them both off. But meanwhile, back over here in Killa's main, there is a drop here. Forcing a warping of 5 zealots, but 12 probes are going to go down. Well, as these guys are +1 now. Only losing one Marine for 14 probes. That is looking good for our Terran player here, as he's not done it. Oh no! It's not looking good for our Terran player, as Killa is just going to clean up the drop, but got 14 probes for that. However, this could be the finishing blow. Killa going for the kill here. +2 has started, as +1 just started for Killa. Faith does have the upgrade advantage here. Templar Archives is coming as well. +1 armor as well. But Faith is going to be on +2 here. And I believe he's really croning that out. Boosting both of his upgrades here. Faith is finally going to land his 3rd base. As we're going to get Marine, we're going to get Biotank here. We'd love to see a Ghost Academy come up as well. Go visit him over here a bit more. Would love to see a Ghost Academy. And there we go. There's the storm. That's why I said I would like to see the Ghost Academy. Now, if Faith can kill his opponent before he gets to the point, there's storms available. Marine scene zealots. We'll laugh at. Alright. Base Marine has seen the push pull out here. There is no tanks with this army though. He needs to get another factory here to get more tanks. But he is getting turrets. $125 army supply to 85. Income graph is most likely looking in favor of Killa. He's mining on 4 bases right now. So majority of the game has been in Killa's favor. If you get the Protoss player that far, and there we go. We do have the Gas Academy. Getting the EMP range upgrade. +3 as well. So right now, Faith does have the upgrade advantage. More ghosts being added here. 4th base being lifted up here. That Zealot on hold position. Oh, that's not a good... If you siege the tank! Siege the tank! Not gonna siege the tank here. Oh, the Zealots are just gonna come in. There's no ghosts yet. The ghosts are just gonna die. Trying to get to the back line. Ooh, gets a shockwave off. EMP gets pulse off. This is actually looking good for... Gonna recall the 3 Colossus here. When I thought Faith was in trouble here, but maybe he is. There's a Zealot drop. Warp in. Right in his main here. 5 SUVs are gonna go down here. And Faith has to clean this up to stay alive. It's right on production here as well. Add-ons are getting taken care of. Supply depots as well. However, the 4th base has been landed. Ooh, a nice little snipe. Warping into the 3rd here. Faith, come over here. It's on high ground. However, +3 armor as well is started. Only +2 armor is on research right now. Oh, the medevac is going to spot where the warp prism is, and it's going to get out of there. 6 more SUVs are going to go down. However, is that enough for... Ooh. We got some Dark Templars. We're getting to see the Shadow Stride. This is getting very interesting indeed, guys. Shadow Stride. Disruptors are coming into the mix as well. 5th base for Killa. Looks like we are going into a very late game, guys. So buckle down, get your drinks, get your snacks. And this 3rd game is gonna get interesting. As we see the Invisible Men. Jeez, that's 9. Okay, if Faith does not see this when his Marine dies, he's gonna realize something's up. Alright, we got a planetary here as the 4th base. Oh, the SUVs here. 1 Zealot getting warped in. This is gonna get cleaned up for sure. Yes, it does. Meanwhile, oh, the army is pushed out of position here. As Faith is getting 2 command centers as well. Shadow Stride just finishing up as well. Oh, killing your own Zealot with the Nova. Oh, that was amazing hit. But 27 SUVs are going down to the Dark Templars here. 30 going up to 31 here. Killa may have just done it here. Another shockwave to be thrown down here. SUVs are running away from Dark Templars. 50 SUVs at least have gone down in this game. This is not looking good for EESC. And GG and Primal Alpha 0 is going to take game number 3. They are going to take Swift. They are going to take a Swift. Game 3. Take a 3-0 here. Thank you for everyone tuning in. This has been Sniper SC, your host for the English cast. I much appreciate everyone that's been here. If you haven't made a Trovo account, please make one. It's free to do so. Hit that follow button as more casts are going to be done here. We are going to raid Inky. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for more action here, as we will be casting some CTL tomorrow and some ATL tomorrow night. So stay tuned. Just follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is in below here, below the screen. And thank you for everyone for tuning in for some EU Alpha Team League Amateur Series. GG, well played, everyone. And good luck in your games. Have a great night.